Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
These are students from the Iowa Braille and Sight Saving School in Vinton. They were recently in Cedar Rapids on invitation of the Jane Boyd Community House for a workshop with visiting sculptor Michael Naranjo. Michael is totally blind. He lost his sight 12 years ago during fierce fighting in the Mekong Delta. A Viet Cong grenade shattered his right arm and shoulder. The jungle of Southeast Asia was the last thing he would ever see. Far removed from his native New Mexico Pecos wilderness, where, like his ancestors, he had hunted elk and bear and lived off the land for weeks at a time. As a child, he had played with clay at his mother's feet while she molded pottery. As a recuperating patient in an Army hospital, he again played with clay to pass the time. His work is now widely acclaimed, as are his efforts in overcoming his handicap. This was Michael's first workshop with others who share his sightless world, and he found some gifted artists. Artists who, like him, have to rely on fingertips instead of eyes to see the beauty of their world. And as our eyes can see, their interpretation is amazingly accurate. For many of his creations, Michael relies on memory that is becoming clouded with time. And, says the artist, it has affected his work.
It's made my work simpler, I think. There isn't as much detail in my work. And if I could see, I'm sure there would be a little bit more detail. So it has changed my work, yes.
Well, there seems to be a lot of detail. Your bear is taking good shape. Could you turn that toward the camera a little bit?
Is that towards?
A little bit more to that. There you go.
Okay.
And you remember seeing him
I remember
much
seeing
younger.
him, yes.
This is Two Country Traveler Johnny Mann with Michael Naranjo.